Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Okay, so on this channel today, guys, recently I made a playlist of toppers for you guys, how to make number toppers without a cake mold, without cake cutters, without fondant top cutters and stuff, like freehand. I ought to make like number toppers freehand and easy, and that firms up really fast. Especially maybe you forgot to make it in advance and you're in a hurry, this firms up in like 2 hours and it can stand on its own. Okay, so today we're going to be making the number 2 topper, but I have a playlist for you guys if you'd like to see how to make other toppers freehand. So check that out in this playlist anyway. So let's get started. Okay guys, so today we're going to be making the number 2, but beforehand I have to tell you guys about the gum paste that I used to make it first. So sometimes I forget to make the some accessories for my cake in advance, and then when I'm making the cake I'll remember that, oh god, I was supposed to make this particular thing. And usually crowns, it happens to me a lot with crowns. Now I'm in a hurry and I don't have enough time for it to firm up, so I came up with this gum paste that I know how to make myself that will firm up in less than 2 hours. So if you want to see how that is made, click on the card right up over here. It says click on me. Yeah, click on that. Okay, so onto the business of the day. So right now I'm trying to this is the gum paste recipe I was talking about, so check that out. So that's what I'm using in this video. So what you want to do is create a log of fondant that you rolled into a long log, and then taper the ends. Make sure the ends are tapered. So roll the front, which will be the front of the number 2, yeah. And so once you're done with that, make sure it is long enough. I'm not very sure this is long enough, but let's see. Okay, so make sure it is long enough, and then try to make the number 2 and then bend the end. Yeah, see how easy this number 2 is to make. So once you're done like this, you want to bend the front and the bottom, yeah, so it can look curly and really nice, yeah. And try to use your fingers as much as possible to shape it into number 2 as much as you can. So once you're done like this, you want to take some edible food glue, sorry, and then use it to glue that end of the number 2. I kind of made a mistake, so I made it again. I felt like it wasn't big enough because I wanted it to be quite big. So we're going to do the same thing just again. So make sure the ends are tapered like I said initially, and then try to form the number 2 with your ends. Try to make sure it forms number 2 as best as you can. Okay, so once it does, the next thing you want to do is to take some edible glue and then glue that end, the bottom of the number 2, where the horizontal end of the number 2, you want to glue it so like it stays in place and stuff. Okay, so once it is in place, you want to take some edible glue. I'm going to put the link to how to make my edible glue in the description box below, in the card right above here for you guys. So once you've done that, you want to take your skewer and then you want to stick it into the longest part of the number 2. And then once you stick it into the longest part of the number 2, you want to leave it in this position to dry for at least 15 minutes before you hold it, before you lift it. The trick to doing this is, once you've done this, you want to immediately, the moment you form the number 2, you want to put the skewer into it immediately, because it forms up really fast. Because if you don't do that immediately, if you leave it for a while, it will start to crack, yeah. Okay, so once you're done, we are going to like paint on our number 2, because I want to make it gold and red. So we're not doing any serious painting, we're just putting dots of gold on top of our number 2 randomly and all around it, and that's when it's going to be nice and really pretty. You can make this in any color that fits the color of the cake you want to put it on and everything, so you have to consider that. You don't have to make it red like mine, you have to make it the color of the cake you're putting it on and stuff. So that's all you have to do. It is very easy and very fast. So in like 1 hour 30 minutes, this topper would be firm, and you can hold it upright and you can put it on your cake, like really fast, easy peasy. Okay, so if you'd like to buy the gold dust that I use in this video, it is very pigmented and can basically cover up any color underneath. I left a link for you guys in the description box below, and I also left a link to my favorite cake tools in the description box below in case you find something that might be useful to you that you'd like to buy there. Okay guys, thank you so much for always watching my videos, and that's all for today. If you'd like to watch any of these other toppers that I made, yeah, I made a playlist for you guys. All you have to do is click on the card right above here. It says click on me. Yeah, click on that, and then you can watch it. Thank you, and I will see you in my future videos. Bye.